how's it going? Dr. Incompetent here, and let's play some Planet Zoo, shall we? Well, the free update for 1.8 is out now, and I believe this comes with the European pack, the release of that anyway. And it looks like you get new underground behaviors for aardvarks and European badgers with burrows. You can build restaurants now, build and operate restaurants to manage guests' hunger, thirst, and energy needs. That looks really interesting. And then also, you can build memorials to immortalize your beloved animals with memorials and keep records of those who have passed away. And I have talked about this many times as I play. Every time I have an animal die, I feel so terrible, and I want to memorialize them in some way. So this is going to be something that I definitely do. I might even have I don't want to say pet cemetery because these aren't pets, but a beloved animal cemetery to have guests be able to walk through it, a beautiful, well-tended natural area with amazing monuments. I think it's a great idea. So let's hop back in to our zoo here, the Incompetent Zoo, and see how things are doing. I really, really love that the game keeps expanding and updating itself to provide new features, quality of life enhancements, and bug fixes. That's just an excellent way to go about things by the company supporting this franchise, because it keeps you feeling like you want to see what's next, and that this is a game that is taken care of and is, going to get updates and changes, and not, just dead and left to its own devices. So that's very exciting in my opinion. Now, let me pause the game. So, this is where we are, and this is our amazing outdoor. Well, outdoor, I guess they're all outdoor, but what I mean is outdoor people can visit and mingle habitat, where we have black wildebeests, we have common ostriches, and we have African buffaloes. And they are looking just amazing, right? And so what we did here is we have this adventure trail going through this, so people can ride in and they get the experience of being with the animals, which they love. And then also we have built this walkway so that people can take a look. And what do they think? No recent thoughts. It hasn't been long enough, I guess. So there's that. Now I do need to, this person is thirsty, so I was placing some vending machines up here, and I probably need to put some more. But for now, this is the sky view of this very, very large habitat that has ostriches, buffaloes, and wildebeests, and it's doing very well. Let me look at the animals themselves. They're pretty happy. The meal quality needs to be improved, of course, because I need to do more research on them. So I don't think I have the knowledge on any of these at the moment, but we are doing vet research on buffaloes and ostriches. Let's see. Otters. Yep, ostrich. Seals. And what about wildebeest? Oh, nobody's doing wildebeest? Well, that's a criminal act. Let's stop researching the zebra and get on the wildebeest. Okay, there we go. That's why I checked. Got to make sure that we are working our way toward research perfection. All right. So, at some point, I'll probably get to naming all of these animals that are in here, but there's so many that isn't the priority. Right now, what I want to do is just make sure that the habitat looks good, is safe, and has all of the features that we want. I mean, this has already made $14. It's paid for itself, right? This has made a bunch. People love this one. Okay, that's terrific. So, let's go ahead and say hello to all of these people and gather up some conservation points, because still conservation points are in demand for me. I know you can probably get them cranking out easier, but I haven't figured out any kind of engines for easily doing that without feeling like I'm being exploitative. You know, I'm still trying to be an honest zookeeper here. And look at these zoo. Ooh, Size Noodles is pregnant. So this is a male elephant that I got to go in here, but I didn't give it a Star Wars name. That's a huge mistake. So let's go ahead and let's see. We've got Jar Jar. So to go along with Jar Jar, we probably need Boss Nass, who is the kind of like head Gungan dude. And then we've got Amidala and Size Noodles. That's terrific. And Size Noodles and Amidala are pregnant, and she's about to have a baby like right away. So that's terrific. What's the social problem? Space. Yeah, this habitat is a little bit cramped. And I never thought I'd say that, but it's so big. I think I could probably get away with eliminating another one of these, you know, shelters. I don't think that they are feeling like they don't have enough. Let me get rid of this. And this. And this. And move this kind of like, you know, over here. And then I'm going to unpause it. And I'm going to look. I'm going to see if that boosts up their space situation any. It doesn't. Oh, no, it did. It did slightly. 2%. So we got a 2% boost there. And there's no hard shelter lost. Okay. Now, the Gharials are about to have offspring. Nurse Incompetent was warning me about the Gharial situation, reminding me about this. They have so many babies. So let me click on this habitat. Look at this Gharial, by the way. This is unreal. Let me get out of the orbit and go over here. This one is just playing in the sprinkler. This is King Chomp. And King Chomp is like, this sprinkler is fantastic. Look how good this guy looks. Oh, unbelievable. I mean, from a distance. Like, I don't want to get close to King Chomp because he would King Chomp off my arm, but he's still a fantastic entity. Now, what are people thinking? No thoughts yet. Okay, it hasn't been long enough. All right. So the Gharial grounds, let me look at the animal situation. And we have a ton, right? And so these are still juveniles. I don't think I can kick out juveniles. I have to wait until they are matured before I can give anybody the boot. And so we just have to wait till they grow up before we can start donating them. Because, well, there's 11 juveniles. What about the rest, though? Some of these aren't. They need bedding and they need food. Okay, so let's think about that for a moment. What about you? You're a male. You're a juvenile. Oh, I see. 11 of the 13 total are juvenile. Yeah, that's the problem. All right, what kind of bedding do you guys want? Habitat, filters, species. Gharial is, let's see, right here. And then we're going to go to bedding and just put in some bedding for them because they're not pleased with the bedding situation. So let me see if I like put in bedding over here, kind of, what they think about that. That looks cool. Let me unpause it, and then let me get out, and let me see if this changes their situation for bedding. The space is cramped, but that's not really the best place to see that, is it? Their swimming area is actually too small as well. Well, that's a shame. I can push this out somewhat and make it bigger. I might have to do that. This might have to be a Gharial intervention where I adjust the entire habitat and just bring it all the way along this back wall underneath the walkway and give them a bigger swimming area to accommodate for how many babies they have and give them space. Let's see. We completed a challenge. Or no, we did not. We just got new ones. Okay. Alright, that's a concern. Actually, I could cut into their navigable land area. They don't really need that much room to walk around. They don't care about that. Their swimming area is just too small. So maybe I can just save some time. I don't need to necessarily overhaul that, but let's see. And they require more plant coverage as well. So let's, you know, I think it's always a good time. So much of me wants to just dive into doing new stuff, going on with the new things. And Nurse Incompetent gave me the great idea to look into another apex predator like Himalayan bears. Black bears, brown bears, I don't know which kind they are, but they're these Himalayan bears that I've never had in a zoo before. And so I always like to get new animals. That's a good idea. And I'm going to build a bear habitat at some point. But before I get into that, I want to make sure that the animals that I do have are happy and healthy and that their habitats are satisfying their needs and looking good. So let's work on that. And the easiest way to imagine that, I think, is to go over here, and we're going to go to terrain. The game is paused, so they don't like it when you do this at all. But I'm going to do this, and it's going to probably box up everything that's in here. I'm going to take out the water, and then I'm going to sculpt, and we're just going to push this down even more and put in as much water as we possibly can. See, I put in bedding, that's right. I put in a bunch of bedding over here, but it must not have accepted these leaves as bedding for some reasons. I don't know if it was because it's not, navigable or something or what. But anyway, let me pump this out like this, and then let me put in water that's like as much as we can. Okay, and then let me go to the heat map and then just look at the habitat and traversable area. What about water and that's not giving me what I want. Let's see if this works, though. Let me unpause it. Now, they're all going to get boxed, of course, right? And then we can hopefully just unbox them almost instantly. King Chomp didn't, though. Look at him. He's like, whatever. Let me see. Well, this is not going to be accurate because he's going to think it's great because there's no more animals in here. But, oh, there they are. They got unboxed instantly. Okay, so let's look at them, and let me look at their Chompina and the terrain, and now we are just in there. So it's not yellow, but we made it better. And now we need more sand. So let me go into the painting tool, and let's start putting in some sand. And hopefully that meets their... They want some rocks as well. Okay. I think this is good. So now they're all in the green for these categories. And they want plant coverage. So let's do that. Right? Let me look at Chompina and just see overview. Now everything is like nearly at the top. They have enough space now. They're not complaining about that because the water got bigger. Okay, and so let's go into nature. And what is your deal with your environment? You're from Asia, and it's temperate, tropical, aquatic. Okay, filters. Continent, Asia, and we're going to go into biome, and we're going to go to temperate, tropical, aquatic. All right, and then let's put in some coverage for you. What kind of plants would you Gharials like? Well, I mean, I can put in trees. I don't really want to block the view too much, but maybe... yeah, right here, like, it sort of obstructs the view from the bad part of the walkway, but it kind of, like, makes it so when you come around and you get close, the animals, like, pop up, and you see them. Alright, so we're getting a little bit of coverage, but they really want more than that. So let's get into, I mean, azaleas are, like, my favorite, but, no... What about some of these? Yeah, some like ferns and stuff. Boy, I tell you what, the Gharials really want way more coverage. Pause. We got vet research. Who did we get done? Giant otter. Wow, we are crushing the giant otter research. Good work. All right, I'm going to line the entire outside here with more of these. So I'm just going to select one, push Control D to duplicate this. And I'm going to create, you know, as much of a natural camouflage to the barrier as I can for the animals and for the people to kind of, you know, perpetuate the illusion of a natural habitat. But also, hey, the Gharials want some coverage. Let's give them some coverage. And we will pop in some other things to kind of... some of these crazy angles are actually fun. We'll pop in some other things to help with this, making it, you know, look a little bit more varied. But for now, I'm just gonna see what this... Okay, that's a bad mistake. Control Z, and let me Control D. Yep. Looking good. Okay. We got the landscaping going in here. Alright, this is looking much, much better. At least in terms of coverage. And let me go down here. Whoops. Okay. Using the keypad to control the camera, it's a little... I'm not great at it yet. I'm trying to get better. Alright, perfect. Just put some more of these in here. Now that's looking really good. Now let me check out one of the animals and see what they think about this attempt at coverage. So let me click on this baby here. And what do you think about the environment? Oh, we're well into the coverage situation. They just wanted it up to there, so that's very good. So they've got nice coverage now. The terrain seems good. The overall welfare is quite high. The last meal quality is dubious. Oh, we can get to grade 3. Perfect. Okay, that was... Should have done that a while ago, but now here we are. I'm going to unpause it. And let's see what people think. I need to go to the little guest's room. Oh yeah, this person has to go to the bathroom. Well, there's a potty right there, so I'm not too concerned about that. You can go to the bathroom on your own. I want to go on Zebra Zipper. Who doesn't? Look at that education. Whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. That is about the highest I've ever seen that. That is tremendous. I'm so happy about that. All our bars are, of course, still in the green. We've got 6,000 guests here at the moment. So that's going along swimmingly. And I think that little intervention in the Gharial grounds is terrific. We just have to wait until we get this person out. We get this Gharial out of the juvenile phase so that we can start shunting the Gharials out of the zoo and getting some conservation points, letting them go out to the wild. Okay. So let me unpause it. And let's think about this. If I did want to start building a bear habitat, where would that be, right? It could easily be right in this area, but I have something I'm trying to consider. Now here's the Zebra Zipper. It runs along this path. I also kind of want to build in a riverboat. Right, so you go to facilities and you go to transport and rides. I would like to have a riverboat. And I don't know if this carves its own river or how this works. Right? Like if you need to make a river first and then you build this inside of it. Or if you build this and then you put the river on top. So that might take a second to understand. Low welfare for the buffalo. What's going on? Why are you sad? What's the issue? Severe welfare. Oh, you're stressed. Oh, you're trying to hide. Ooh, okay. Well, we can fix that. We can fix that. So, this glass, we can change this into, two-way glass, I guess. But I could also put some plants in here that would help you hide if you're, you know, very stressed. So let's think. Let's see what the first... I don't want to block these views, right? Because the Black Wildebeest is looking good. They want to go on the ride. The tour was full. They didn't like Looney Balloons 3 at the service from there. I wonder why. You call that service? That's interesting. I thought my staff was completely well trained. Let me go over to my... Oh, okay. We did some more research. We got the buffalo. Okay, great. Let me go to my staff. And let me select everyone. And then go back to training. I mean, maybe I just had a new person who was not good at being a vendor. But yeah, most of my vendors are, you know, 5-star. So, Anyway, there's that. Alright, so this glass, I can easily edit the barrier. And we're going to just change this glass up here to be one-way glass, I think. But I don't know if it's going to be strong enough. Okay, so I'm doing that, right? And now it's been changed, but I don't know what kind of barrier they demand. Let's see if that helps your stress at all. It doesn't. It's trying to hide. It's running away. If you get over here, yeah, I don't know. Maybe in the hard shelter, you can find some relief. Let's see. Where do you go for concealment? Oh. Well, now you're instantly better. So I guess just being away from that window and over here makes it better. Like, this Nobalanga is not worried about these up here. These people up here in terms of his privacy. Now, the adventure tour coming might complicate matters somewhat. I don't know. Let's see what happens. What do you think? Getting stressed. People coming by. Getting stressed. Getting stressed. They go by. Getting stressed. Not having a good time. Not good. Not good. Not good. Bad. Running. Oh, and... Oh. My African wild dog, Leia, is about to pass away. This will be a great time to see if we can do the memorial. And underneath the walkway is a place to relieve stress. So terrific. So at least this buffalo seems a little wiser. Look, it's even like resting. She's resting down here. Like, I'm just trying to hide from people. I understand. You're shy. That's fine. But the fact that this provides cover is great. Okay? Are you guys fighting? No. They're frolicking. Okay. Let's see. Animal died. Okay. So we have an animal that has passed away, right? And let me go here, and let me just say, let's get a vet. And looks like we're like a little bit ahead of... Like the animal is not passed away right here. But I think we must be seeing into the future. Anyway, yeah, they're not fighting. They're getting ready to procreate. All right. So let me see in this habitat. How many animals do we have? How many dogs do we even have? We have 7? Okay, and many of them are about to go to pass on. So let's select this animal. And I did tell Nurse Incompetent that I'd rename Gomez. And there we go. We got a Gomez. Okay. Doing very, very well. We still need some... There's certain animals that we are still looking for. I believe we need a male seal. Is that right? Let me look at that. Alright, let me look in this habitat here. In the seal salon. I wish I could have stayed longer to see the gray seal. Huh. Well, why didn't you? Let's see. Animals. We have, 3 females. They don't have bedding or food, apparently. So let me... come on now, get some food in here. What's going on? Alright, they're coming in. There should be underwater feeders as well operating. But anyway, let me go to the animal trading. And I need a seal. Yep. And we need a male seal. Well, Jackson looks good. Yep. Adopt. Send to the zoo. Send Jackson right in there. And now we have a male seal in the habitat. So that's terrific. So now we can like start having seal babies. Alright, let's check the penguins. And how many animals we got in here? We have 1 million of them. And let's see what the overview is for the animals in here. Yeah. How are you feeling? They're feeling great. They're like all of their indicators are at 100, so that's decent enough for me. Okay. Then I think if these habitats are square, it's time to start imagining where we want to put in a bear place. And I think this area right here is just ripe for the picking. We can have another stairway come off of this walkway. We can use this walkway and this path from the consumer prison to facilitate access to this. And there is, of course, a zebra zipper point right here. This requires repair. All right, request somebody. Okay, no problem. All right, so let's go into animal trading and market, and we're gonna get Himalayan brown bears. Now, Himalayan brown bears are actually kind of costly. Let's get this female. And then let's get this male. And then let me look at the Zoopedia for them. What do they want? How many do they want? Okay, they like just 2. One, they're like the grizzlies almost. They like just 2 bears in the habitat. So actually, we won't need it to be enormous because there's only going to be 2 bears. So that's good. Oh, poison frog died. Alright, that's a shame. And you know what? Let me actually pause the game and think about that. So, let me look for memorials. Okay, here they are. Memorial plaque, memorial editable sign, memorial editable sign, brass. Okay. Limestone. A screen. Yeah. Let me see this. What does this look like if I put this up? Maybe I can put it like at the African wild dog exhibit so people can see it. The African wild dog exhibit is kind of strange because people can't, they only can see them by like really walking over them or going over here to this point. So maybe what I want to do is, you know, put one here, and then in loving memory of John Doe. No, I want to, yeah, this is Leia. Species, African wild dog. And it was a female... Maturity, adult, yep. And I wish I could just populate this automatically, you know, instead of having to remember this myself. I don't remember, but I'll just say it died on, you know, 12, 16, 21. Died of... Oh, come on now. Don't do that to me. 12, 16, 2021, and then it died of old age. Okay. And there. Alright. Good. And let's see if it actually says that. No. Oh, it didn't change anything? What? I filled all that in. What are you doing? Why didn't it... Oh, I typed everything in. What happened? I'm not going to do it again, but that's strange. That should have... I don't know why it didn't save what I did. Add your own images, add your own media. I guess if you take like a screenshot of them or something. This seems like a cool feature, but I don't entirely understand how to use it. Yeah, there's too many animals in here, so we got to get rid of them. Let me go to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and there's I think a dead one in there. There we go. Okay, try that. Let's see if that'll help. Fantastic. Okay, so now that habitat is taken care of. And I didn't see a memorial statue, but maybe that is something that we can eventually build. Alright, well I'm jumping back in, and it looks like that this facility here is having a negative impact on guests, which is the wind turbine. And so putting these rocks by it did nothing to conceal it. So what I'm actually going to do is just delete it, and then build a solar panel instead, because people don't have a problem with that. Let's see... Now this, it says that this animal has low welfare, but they shouldn't, because, oh, it's not clean. Okay. Get the keeper over here. I wonder if it's the body. What are they saying about it? Alright, nothing yet, hopefully. Don't report any bad information about that particular facility, people. Alright, let's start saying hi to everybody so we can get some of these conservation points. Okay, great. Now, looking at the zoo from overhead, I was contemplating the riverboat, but given that the zebra zipper can get around, you know, this part of the zoo, a riverboat doesn't sound like a bad idea to maybe go from here, you know, and like start to connect this area back around so you can easily get here. But at the same time, the zebra zipper does that pretty well, so I don't think it's necessarily an immediate need. But if I wanted to go to terrain and sculpt, and then push, I want to see just what it would be like to try to drop in a bit of a river. Oh boy, not like that. Okay. Right? So like, let's say this was the start of a river that we were digging a trench for. I'm just pushing the ground down here. Okay. And then if I were going to build a facility, transport ride, and I wanted to build a riverboat, okay, like we could build it here, right? It's on a track, so I wonder how much it even matters if, okay, like if I built it right here, for example, right? And that's it. And I just built it here. Okay, so we have like there's a boat. Okay. And what happens if I then go to terrain and water and just try to put in calm water? It looks like that this works. I mean, it looks like this is okay. Right? Sort of? And I don't know. But it looks like a fun time. And this is something you would want to... I'm just going to undo that, by the way. And I'm also going to undo everything that I just built, because it tests out. But what I need to do is continue this. So I'm going to keep pushing this around. And the reason I'm doing this is because I want to have my... I want to have this built before I build the rest of the zoo. So that, you know what I should do? I should just flatten the foundation. Yeah, that works out okay. Now, let's see. I don't want to run into any problems. So the idea is, let's build this first. Oops. No, low. Uh-huh. And this will just actually kind of like go right along the zebra zipper, but it's going to cut over here and then loop around this way to create, you know, a fun access point for this other part of the zoo that we will eventually build. Now, they don't want to actually... Oops, let me just undo some of that. They don't want to go by these staff facilities, so let me kind of get them away from these. Yeah, they need to be away from the staff facilities. I'm going to just, I'm going to get these trees out of here for now. Okay, and then we're going to keep going to this, and just going to dig this path all the way out, and then how do we want to connect it? Actually, this is pretty good. I think maybe we can make a pathway that goes over the zebra zipper to here. We'll have to see about that. I don't know. But now, I'm not going to make this enormous, I guess. I'm just going to... There's going to be a few stops along the way, and we can always add more later. But I'm just going to curl this around. Yep. Okay. And we're going to make, you know, a loop. It won't be much at first because I haven't developed it, but it just gives us a sense of direction for the rest of the zoo. Okay. And we'll just chew through this. Yep. Now I need this to be deeper. This is not quite deep enough. I guess it doesn't need to be super deep. I mean, it's not like, you know, we're having any animals in here or anything. It's just the illusion of a river that they can go on. Here we go. Uh-huh. Okay, and we're just sculpting this out. Great. I'm going to unpause the game, by the way, so that maybe our gharials can grow up and we can donate them. Okay, so now we have like a trench that's dug for our river that goes like this. And it's roughly the size of the zoo that we have now, and that's fine. So we're going to go to facilities, and we're going to build the riverboat. And I'm fine with people being able to get on and off it, like right here. So I'm going to kind of rotate this again. And then, oh, we got a penguin about to die of old age. We'll just lift this up until it becomes green. Okay, now let me look at this. How does this look? It looks fantastic. So we're going to say do that. And then can we auto-complete this? Let's see how this goes. There it goes. It's going in the river that I built. It's looking crazy, but it's trying. Let's see if this works. Go, 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 auto-complete. It's going. You can see it. It's trying it. If this works, this is fantastic. I hope this doesn't interrupt my my building. Oh no, I think I did. Oh no. Alright. Pro tip, you cannot click on anything when you're trying to do that. Alright. Just let it autocomplete and don't touch it. Don't do anything else. Don't click away. Let this baby work. Oh, it's going faster this time. Maybe it already knows. We've got some animals that have passed away. We've got animals that are having babies. It's the circle of life, as Elton John explains. Or is that Phil Collins? I can't remember. It's trying. Looks like it's getting hung up in this section here. Oh, it's making some progress. Go, go, go. Come on, I believe in you. Oh, there it goes. Getting a little further. I believe in you. It's going. Let me take a look at it at the very end. You can see, like, here it goes. It's trying to build a... It's trying to build a... It's like, wait, how do I get over there? Okay. Boy, this is an exciting game. Can this algorithm successfully build me a riverboat track in the fake river that I have built? Go, go, go. There it goes. Now, this is, I could have put some more stations in first, but I think it'll be okay to just remove some track, put a station down, and finesse it from there. This is more just a proof of concept. There it goes. It's still going. It looks like it's going to make it. I am not clicking on anything. I know I have zoo alerts, but I'm not going to mess this up. Go, go, go. Of course I could have done this manually, but it can be tedious to, like, get that exactly right. And this is fun to just see if it... Oh my gosh, it worked. Yes, do it. Look at that. Perfect. And then, let me go here, and then go to terrain, and just for fun, I'm going to install some rough water. Like this. Now, I've never put in rough water before, but I kind of want to make it, just more exciting. Look at this. I mean, look how good this looks from overhead. Now we have a river. We can, of course, decorate this, just put all the nature in the world on here, but for now, we have ourselves a riverboat. All right, let's see. So this animal has passed away. Call the vet. Passed away. Hassini the springbok is upset because it is stressed. And this is the issue with the springboks, is that if I want glass for the elephants, it has to be such a high grade that you can't use one-way glass. And so the springbok just has a hard time finding a place to frolic. I think I can fit it in, though, with the wildebeest. But I'm just going to let it go. I could... Well, I don't know if the other habitat is actually any friendlier. Let's just see if you can find a place to run away. You're trying to hide in the elephants, and I appreciate that. It's not a bad plan. Oh, the elephants just had a bunch of babies. Look at this. We have a baby elephant right here. Awesome. Hello, baby elephant. And then springbok running for its life. And then another baby elephant. Okay. So, Sai Snoodles, Amidala, this Dumaka, and Jar Jar Binks. Well, we need another male Star Wars name. So, this is Obi-Wan. Okay, and then this is a female. All right, no problem. So we can just go ahead and rename this one Leia. And then what is this? Is a male, and this can be Luke. And then, we're just we've got the whole business going on here. Perfect. Star Wars elephants doing their thing. See, these were just built to give privacy to the springbok, but I don't know if it knows how to use those. It's running away, and in the shelter, yeah, it's okay in here. What habitat? What, the Penguin Palace? We got a cleanliness problem? Man. Alright. Clean it up. Yeah, it's every month, too. They're supposed to be cleaning it. But we've got a cleanliness issue. So, maybe it's time to hire more staff. Alright, let me check the Gharials while I'm here. Anybody grown up yet? Nope. Nope. Too many juvies. Alright. So, if I want to mess with this, ride operations, we want a whole bunch of vehicles, right? As many as we can, because this is a big, long path. And then, All right, we want to have entry and exit on the right. Yep. And then we're going to need to exit. And let's see, I need to hit this. God, I always forget how to do this. How do I attach the path to this? Oh, here we go. Place an entrance. Yes. So we go to path, and then we go to just like, you know, regular path. Exit. Here we go. So this path, yep. There. Entrance. There. Alright, and then so for the path, you need to have a queue. Uh-huh. Like that. This looks like it's broken somehow, or about to be broken. And then we need to just place a regular path away from this, I think. Yeah. Like that. Okay. And then, can we turn this on? This is the consumer prison entrance to the boat. And let me... Oh, no, let me select this and turn it on. And see if anybody wants to ride this. I don't know how you change the price for, like, how much it costs to ride this. But it should cost something, right? Maybe it's in here, like, with your tickets. Oh. Okay, cool. Here's the adult tickets. Beep, beep, beep. We got some vandalized stuff. Replace everything. Fix this up. Got a couple of vandalized items. Unacceptable. Oh, monitor mantis. We got problems. Alright. Nile monitors. We got an issue. No problem. We can do that. We can take care of this. 1, 2, 3. Release to the wild. Do it. And then, young adult. Release to the wild. Yes. Alright, there we go. And this animal is hungry, which... Unreal. Okay. We've got problems here with the food situation and the animal situation. So what we're going to do is I'm going to hire new mechanics and keepers and everything. I'm going to get the staff going. I'm going to unpause it. I'm going to see if people get on this ride. Oh, yeah. It's filling up. Oh, people are filling up this boat. Here it goes. Let's watch this boat. That is a riverboat, everybody. I cannot believe this. This is amazing. You can even see into the exhibit. Guest status. I didn't have to queue long. Riverboat 3 is cheap as chips. It is cheap as chips because I don't know how to adjust the price. Let's see what we got here. Uh-oh. We got all kinds of stuff that's broken. Alright. That's good. Do we have anybody who's not doing work? We do. All right. Let's see. Any animals that we need to investigate that we aren't? No. All right. Just go on the Gharials, work on that. And then, mechanic urgently requested. Urgently requested. Urgently requested. Urgently requested. Urgent. It's like everything is breaking all at the same time. So, here's what we got to do. We got to go into Zoo. And we're going to go into staff. And we're just going to start going caretaker. And here we go. Watch this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then I'm going to go keeper. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then we're going to go mechanic. 1. I'm hiring a bunch. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Security. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Vendors, sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Look at this. Look at all these employees. 7. Just standing in employee limbo. Veterinarians, sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And educators, sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. And then now I'm going to go into work zones. And I'm going to go all the way down to the bottom. And I'm going to just start saying... Okay. So you go to zoo entry. Zoo entry. Zoo entry. And these are all different people, like types of employees. So I'm doing that. Alright. And then now we're going to go Central Penguin. Central Penguin. Central Penguin. Central Penguin. You can go Eastern Work Zone. Eastern Work Zone. Eastern Work Zone. Consumer Prison. Elephant Zone. Consumer Prison. Elephant Zone. Elephant Zone. Elephant Zone. Zoo entry. Prison. Zone. Zone. I'm just trying to distribute these people around to each. I want complete protection. All right, here we go. Yep, now we're getting there. I don't care where you need to go. We're not going to have any more of these shenanigans. We're going to have a clean, tidy operation. Where every section is properly taken care of. All right, here we go. All right, and Now we're going to go back to staff, and we're going to select everyone. And we are going to train every single person to get up to the next level. Now that should help. And here they are. Let's watch them get to work. There they go. Low welfare. Stressed. Okay. I am sorry that you're stressed. Maybe I can build some cover for you. There shouldn't be any more overcrowding in the Monitor Manse. There's only 4 animals in there, but... I mean... Okay. Has been in box for too long. Oop, unbox all animals. I think we've done this. Alright. Yeah, we got a bunch of broken stuff. It's embarrassing. Great. Well, the real thrill is that we've got this riverboat ride going. People want to ride it really badly, but I don't know if, you know, it does anything for them. How do I affect the tickets? Ticket booth. Potential yearly income $72, and it costs $2,800 to operate this. Uh-oh. Oh my. I don't know why you're in the box. Unbox you. Unbox. I don't know why. Why are all these animals getting boxed? Because they're cold? Do we need heaters? Is that what's going on? No, there's a heater right there. Well, now I don't know what's happening. We just had a huge explosion of problems. Let me look at the heat map. Let's look at the power. You're getting power. Temperature. Yeah. Alright, I'm going to build some more heaters wherever it's cold. Yeah, it's too cold for the animals here, for sure. I hope the water is being regulated. I might have to work on that. Alright, let me unpause it, and let's see how the heat changes with all these heaters. These are heaters, right? That I'm building? Yeah, now it's getting warm. Alright, now, I do want to pause it because I need to make sure that we have a water temperature regulator that hits this water. We don't. Okay, good to know. The guests will not be happy with this, of course, but I almost want to build it inside the habitat, to be honest, but alright, no problem. Now, let me look at the, whoops. Facilities. Water temperature regulator here. Excuse me. Yep, unfortunately, people are going to hate this. So I might need to build the walkway someplace else. Just to get away from this. Or I could try to build this inside the habitat, which didn't work out because they couldn't like get to it for maintenance before. It's just such a bummer that this doesn't have like you know, a bigger range. Alright, I can build it there. Okay, and then people can get to it. Awesome. I think people are actually getting to it. Now, she's not at ideal temperature, so we got to build some heaters. Let me go to the heater and go to temperature. Oh. Oh, no, they need water temperature regulator is the problem. There's plenty of heaters all over this. It's just an issue of the water. Now, where can I build this that it won't anger everyone? Really nowhere. It's like one of the worst facilities that you have to build. I could try to actually... Oh, you know what? I could build it in here. In my staff facility. And it would get to it. But let me look at the... negative impact on guests. No, it's fine. Amazing. Alright, so now we can actually regulate their water temperature. And let's unpause it. Okay. The otters? Uh-oh. Let's see. Eat. Temperature. Oh, yeah, there's no heaters at all. Okay. Get me a heater. We need heaters pronto. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, that's good, maybe. But the issue is the water. I'm going to keep it warm up for the people as well, but let's see. We need to build then a water temperature regulator. Yeah, we can easily build one here. Like that. And then path, staff path, like that. Perfect. Awesome. Okay, well, now we should be getting better to deal with this snowstorm for all of our animals. And look at the riverboat just trolling along even in the middle of winter. How are you people feeling about it? Anybody? Well, I hope it's good. And we'll call the vet. Awesome. Well, everyone, I think this is a good place to end the episode. We finished up the wildebeest habitat, we dealt with the winter, and we installed an entire river system for our riverboat and can now begin expanding our zoo to the north. And we hired a bunch of staff so that we can alleviate some of the issues that we saw cropping up. I hope you all have an excellent evening or day. I want to say thank you so much for watching, and I will check you all next time in Let's Play Planet Zoo. Oh, and I have all these new staff members that I can just put on, you know, projects because we hired a bunch of new veterinarians, so why not? Advanced research, indeed. Yeah. There they go. Great. Okay, everybody. Take care.